Rain coming down here at San Francisco's China Basin as we're at Oracle Park. Andrew Suarez gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
In now, Tommy Pham. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Maben is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Parra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the... Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels, gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Cameron Maben is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. but when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. In order. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back now for the 2nd inning in San Francisco, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's been a real impact performer in the series with 7 runs driven in on a total of 9 base hits. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the run is in to score from third. He's digging in. Ryan Yarbrough. Textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will rattle around near the knot hole out near the 309 sign. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 5, Matt.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
The left fielder,
and behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Maben into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Hara is there and he puts it away to stop. Stop the bleeding, but they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man,